Welcome back to AV Squad on National Lampoon Networks. I'm Allison Becker, and I'm here with the one-man jam band, Mr. Keller Williams. Keller, say hi to the folks at home and the folks in their dorm rooms.
Hi, folks at home and the folks in the dorm rooms.
Keller just performed last night to a sold-out crowd at Irving Plaza right here in New York. How was the show?
It was fun. There was a lot of energy and a lot of good times.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Now, how did you come up with this style? Did you just decide one day, like, I'm going to play 6 instruments and put them all together?
I definitely did a lot of the band stuff in high school and college, and really enjoyed that dance vibe. You know, it's really easy. It was really easy for me to go out and get solo playing jobs rather than, say, a real job. And I still missed that interaction of the band and the dance vibe. So I started doing the loop thing, and I got that from. It's an old concept, and where I really got it from was a bass player who plays for Bela Fleck and the Flecktones, and his name is Victor Wooten. And I got a chance to open for him a few times and saw up close how he was doing it and what he was using, and kind of took it from him and went from there. And he was a large part of the inspiration for what I'm doing live.
Now, when people see you for the first time, and because your style's so different, are they just like, what do they say to you? Like, oh my God, too much talent, can't take all these instruments playing. Like, what's the main reaction that you get from people, or what's the coolest reaction you've gotten from people?
Well, usually it's like, what the, how's he doing that?
Well, what's the, and then and then
Wait.
it's coming out of the speak. What's going on?
To most people, they'll probably think it's some kind of pre-recorded Milli Vanilli thing happening, when really it's all created
They're
right
your
there.
real idols. Just admit it.
Yeah, no. Sorry, they're not.
I like that analogy. So you just released your 8th album. That's
Correct.
right. 8th. In case you don't know, 8 comes after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's a lot of albums. It's called Home. Why is it called Home?
It was recorded a short drive from my house, in my hometown of Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Is it about Fredericksburg, Virginia?
There are some connotations about the town, but it's mainly just about recording it in the hometown. You know, often I've gone out of town to record albums, and this one was recorded, you know, real close by. So I was able to go home during breaks and sleep in my own bed every night, and so it was real comfortable making this record.
So your parents still live there?
They do, yeah.
How do your parents feel about your career?
They love it that I'm not asking them for money, and I'm making a living, you know, doing what I love to do, and sometimes I sense a little jealousy.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about that on the couch sometime.
Sure, sure.
So tell me about your radio show.
The radio show, it's called Keller's Cellar, Somewhat Ruleless Radio. I'm your host, Keller Williams. It's kind of an hour-long narrated mixtape of stuff that I'm into, and the concept came from just mountains of caseless CDs all over my house and motorhome, and I wanted to compile, you know, a mixtape before these CDs got stepped on. So I would pick my favorite songs and do this thing, and it all happened so quick. Next thing you know, we had a station that was interested, and then once we had one station, it kind of went from there, and I think we're up to about 10 stations playing this around the country, mostly in college towns, AAA radio. So call your radio station, tell them you want Keller's Cellar, Somewhat Ruleless Radio.
So let me ask you this, what's your fascination with body parts? Love handles, butt-ass nipples?
Butt-ass nipple.
Did Mom and Dad like that one?
They love it, yeah. Butt-ass nipple is an instrumental song, and it's really fun to name instrumental songs. And butt-ass nipple is kind of like a saying in my little clique for being really, really cold. Like if it's kind of cold, it's nipple. But if it's really cold, it's butt-ass nipple.
So most of your songs are very happy tunes. There's no dark and dismal stuff in there. And where does this Nirvana come from, and where can I get some?
Ooh, I bottle it and I sell it on my website.
Really? How much is it?
No, I don't. It's It's really just a reflection of my life, I think. I feel very lucky and very blessed to be able to live this dream, you know, and I travel with my wife and my dog, and I got my whole family with me on the road, and it's really easy and it's fun, and I think it comes out in my music.